feels good to be a gangster. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
I'm a rather elderly man. The nature of my avocations for the last 30 years has brought me into more than ordinary contact with what would seem an interesting and somewhat singular set of men, of whom as yet nothing that I know of has ever been written. I mean the law copyists, or scriveners. The biographies of all other scriveners for a few passages in the life of Bartleby, who is a scrivener the strangest I ever saw. Three persons working for me as copyists. The first, Nippers.
What up, boss?
The second, Ginger Nut.
Hey.
Oh. And the third, Turkey. Turkey was a short, pursy Englishman of about my own age. That is, somewhere not far from 60. In the morning, one might say, his face was of a fine florid hue, but after 12 o'clock, meridian, his dinner hour, it blazed like a grate full of Christmas coals. Nippers, the second on my list, was a whiskered solemn, and, upon the whole, rather piratical-looking young man of about 25. Nippers' only folly was he could never get his desk to suit him. He put chips under it, blocks of various sorts, bits of pasteboard, and at last went so far as to attempt an exquisite adjustment by final pieces of folded blotted paper. Ginger Nut, the third on my list, was a lad some 12 years old. His father was a carman, ambitious of seeing his son on the bench instead of a cart before he died. Upon inspection, Ginger Nut's drawer exhibited a great array of the shells of various sorts of nuts. Indeed, to this quick-witted youth, the whole noble science of the law was contained in a nutshell. The fourth of my copyists, Bartleby, is the strangest I have ever seen. He is pallidly neat, pitiably respectable, and incurably forlorn. At first, Bartleby did an extraordinary quantity of writing. However, as time went on, he exhibited the strangest behavior I have ever seen.
Bartleby, can you come here for a minute? I'd like you to make some copies of this, if you wouldn't mind.
I'd prefer not to.
This Bartleby guy. Nippers, what should I do about him?
I ought to kick him out of the office. Am I right?
With submission, sir.
Ah, thanks, guys.
Next morning, I had another task for Bartleby.
Hey, Bartleby. I'd like you to deliver this check, if you wouldn't mind.
I'd prefer not to.
Hey, guys, can you come here for a minute?
What's up, boss?
Never mind.
Alright.
I want you out of my office.
I'd prefer not to go.
What are you still doing here? Guys, this Bartleby situation. What are we gonna do?
We ought to quit.
Do you guys even pay me?
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, we should move.
But that's how I am.
Yes?
Hi. Did you work for a weird dude named Bartleby?
I worked with a weird dude named Bartleby.
Well, I'm gonna send him to jail.
Yeah? Why?
He's cramping my style.
And can you feel the love tonight?
Hi, I'd like to speak to inmate Bartleby the Scrivener.
Aye, that Bartleby character, he isn't eating anything. Right over there, matey. Find what you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it.
Ugh, he's a lost cause.
Bartleby? Bartleby! Bartleby, no! No! I feel sad. These are the bloopers!
The third on my list was a lad some 12 years old. His father was a Herman, ambitious of seeing his son on the bench instead of The next morning, I had another task for Bartleby.
Bartleby! Bartleby!
I thought you
The next morning, I had another. The next morning, I had another task for Bartleby.
Wait, you're not far enough over. We're filming.
I want you.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
What are you doing here? I told you to get out of my office. Is it going?
Okay, now, just refocus. I can just cut it.
Oh, what are we gonna do, guys?